Hello fellow traders, in this video I'm gonna show you how I analyze a chart step by step. In this case we're gonna look at the DJI, the Dow Jones index, and I'm also going to give my prediction for how the price is going to move today and for the rest of the week. Let's open this chart. So we clearly have two tops there, which are very close to a resistance line, which you can consider to be, um, let me just move it here. So there is a resistance line at 44,056 dollars. I mean, points, which are also dollars. And the next, the first thing you should do, or at least I consider the best thing to do, is add the resistance and support lines. The next one here. The next big one is at 42,766, which, by the way, the price is very close to reaching. Let me decrease this a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. And keep in mind, this is the daily chart. I usually add at least three resistance and support so I can better identify where the price is going. With less than three, it's usually much harder. And there's another one right here at 41,598, which means that the price has also just crossed this line. And with a candle this big, I would predict that, especially with the RSI going from oversold and pointing up, and the stochastic also going from oversold and pointing up, after such an extended period of selling, it will probably, there are a few possibilities. You will probably either go directly reaching there at the upper resistance line, or it's going to stop around the middle and consolidate here. There is also, of course, the possibility that it just doesn't, the support line just doesn't support it and the price goes down instead. I'm going to give you guys my official prediction, my official position at the end of the video. So let's zoom out a little bit here. This thing moved up here, don't even know why, to be honest, or how. Let me just figure this out 1 second. So in this case, I'm also gonna add a fourth support line, so that in case the price goes down, I already know or have an idea of the risk to benefit ratio. Yeah, it's right here. The next big resistance line is at 40,642 dollars. We can see, by the way, that after the formation of the tops of the two tops, the price was supposed to go to the where it says target right down there, but it got rejected at exactly this line of 41,598, and since then it has been going up. We could also consider then that these two um, these two lines, the two support lines in the middle, are weaker, considering that they have been crossed so much. And in fact, actually, we can make a fourth resistance. Um, I let me just get it here. Bear with me, guys. Okay, so in fact, this one is actually the weak one, and this line is actually the strong one. So there we have it. This is how uh, the chart is looking. Oh, and by the way, this is a strong one, and this is the weak support line. So we have the price action actually right here, which is between this range. And considering that it just got rejected from going down further here and is going back there, it should keep trading on this pattern right here. But it all depends on where the price is going next. I'm considering that's going to trade on this range if it consolidates around this area. So after this point, we're going to let me look. We can see that there was a channel that it was trading in a very um, precise way that just got broken, and we could consider then that there may be a channel oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me draw it by hand. We could consider that there is a channel here. Not the best drawing, but consider those to be two parallel perfect lines. If you consider that a channel, it's possible that the price is just going to test the upper limit of the channel and then going down again. So I wouldn't count these as a perfect recovery. Regarding the macroeconomic factors, we have um, let me open a little bit more here. We have the Fed speaking on March 19th and deciding on the interest rate. If you're wondering why the market and the Dow Jones is so slow today, it's because of this. Every week when the Fed speaks, the market slows to almost absolute zero temperature point. It's interesting also that they're forecasting that they're going to keep 4.5 of interest rate. If I had to choose, if I had to bet, I would say that considering all the economic factors and considering that Trump has not increased inflation yet, I would say that there is a chance that they're going to be, I would bet on them actually reducing the interest rate to 4.25. If the Fed keeps the interest rate at 4.5, I would say it's very likely that if they keep it at 4.5, I would say it's very likely that the price is going down. But if they cut interest rates, then I would say the price is actually going to trade between this range for now, with even the possibility of going up there. So now um, we can look at the weekly chart. It's interesting to notice that from time to time, as you guys can see here, from time to time, it has these big corrections where it always ends up testing the previous support line. If we consider that, and we consider that the biggest support line, the next big support line is here, it's and nothing changes in the economic micro and macroeconomic factors, the price still has to go down here, which means the Dow Jones could drop the double of it could drop again what it has already dropped from the top, from when it was at the peak here. So, which interestingly is also where the AI is predicting the target. Also, we can notice that the both RSIs, the normal RSI and the stochastic ones, are in this selling zone, and on the weekly chart they still are not extended and they're still not pointing towards real recovery. So in case you're very very cautious, I would wait until the price either reaches here or until it consolidates around here. It's all about buying at a discount so you can profit more. And well, let's give it a small simulation of the price target and how much the profit would be. If we add a new line, a new support here, we could, and that's around the area. Actually, let me just move it a little bit. around here, and that's the area from which you would buy the Dow Jones Industrial. The predicted price variation would be, 1 second, guys. The predicted price variation, well, I put it upside down, but the predicted price variation would be around 16%, 16, 17%. So that's how much you would possibly profit from buying at this area, considering it reaches the highest peak again. And in case you buy from a consolidation on the support line of 41 and 41598, then you could have a profit between 7 and 8% possibly. There is also the possibility of shorting it. So from short to short it, you could actually start a trade from this area, and the possible profit in case it reaches down here is around 10-11%. Let me know in the comments, by the way, if you're shorting it or if you're buying, if you're bullish or bearish on the US economy. Considering all these factors, I would say that, well, it really depends on what the Fed is going to do. So, in the first scenario where I am predicting that they're going to cut interest rates, I would say the price would go until here. But if they don't cut it, then I'm pretty sure the price is going to the very bottom. And since I'm considering they're gonna cut, then I would bet on a bullish point from here. And the reason for the bearish case down here is because although they try to say that the US economy is doing perfectly well, I don't think it is, considering the data. And if there isn't an interest rate cut right now, the economy is going to be affected even harder. So that's the big issue right there. We can also check on the 52-week average. Bear with me. Well, this software is being a little bit complicated, but if we look at the 50 and 200 moving average lines weekly, we can see that there is still a big gap here for the bearish case, and if it consolidates here and the Fed cuts rates, then it could go up here. It's also interesting to point that the lines and the resistance support tend to converge on multiple occasions. And you could also say that the fair price is very much down there. So it depends on your time frame and what you think the economy is going to next. And if we apply that to the daily chart as well, then if your time frame is daily, which means that you would be expecting to close it in the next days, this would be the perfect time to buy, because then not only you have the RSIs completely extended, but also the prices below the moving averages, and they would reach the exact same point of the upper resistance after reaching the most bottom support line. So that's it, guys. Let me know in the comments if you're bearish or bullish. I am bullish considering that the Fed cuts rates on Wednesday. If they don't, then there's a bit of a doomsday scenario. So let me know, give a like, and please subscribe for more videos like this. I'll try to upload every single day, and let's see you guys on the next one.